Welcome back to News Geelong. The passing of Geelong legend Bob Davis saw a memorable commemoration of his life yesterday afternoon as thousands of people said their final goodbyes to our Bobby. Meryl Friend reports.
We're here at the St Mary's Basilica for the funeral of Robert Edwin Davis, or our Bobby Davis. He had a career spanning 11 seasons with the Geelong Football Club, played 189 games, kicked 149 goals. He was a two-time premiership player and he was a premiership coach. He was best and fairest in 1957, captain of Geelong, captain of the All-Australian team. He was inducted into the AFL Hall of Fame and Geelong Hall of Fame, and of course he was selected for Geelong's Team of the Century. With a nickname like Woofer and the Geelong Flyer, the man had a lot of pace. After his playing days, he was the smiling face on Sunday morning, World of Sport, and later in other programs as well. He's survived by his wife Margaret, their 5 children and grandchildren. He was 82 years old. And we're joined with our Premier, Mr Ted Baillieu. Some beautiful words spoken today about a wonderful man.
It was a fantastic service, Meryl. I've got to say, in my job, you get to attend, sadly, too many funerals, but this was a wonderful celebration of a great man, great Victorian, and as I said, perhaps most of all, a delightful Victorian.
Very much so. And you had some actual experiences with him yourself?
I met Bob a long time ago, just as a kid, and I felt like he's been a part of my life ever since, and obviously a marker of a generation in his own right, but a great football man, great family man, great friend to so many people, but so good for Geelong, so good for footy, and so good for Victoria. He's always smiling, always happy, always had something kind to say, something kind to do, and I think that was Bobby Davis. And I think you saw that today and heard it in the speeches from Frank and Guy and Covey. They were just fantastic, and what a great tribute.
We've just been at the funeral service for Bob Davis. Have you got a memory or a special thing you could remind us about his life?
Well, Bobby, I'm Lord of the Isles publican and a hotelier, so I've known Bobby for 30 years. I'm also a life member of the Pt2 which Bob was a life member of the Pt2 past present for 10 years. So in many games of football over 30 years, I've had some wonderful times. And as everyone said today, he couldn't say a bad word against anyone. And he was just that sort of bloke. He made you feel welcome, made you feel warm. And it's just one of the best blokes life could ever meet. And I was also a very good friend of Ted Whitten, the great EJ, who thought very highly of Bobby, and they both right up there together. They're fantastic.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Now, we've got 2 lovely ladies here, Geelong supporters. You've been standing out in the rain. What made you want to come along today to send off Bob?
Well, really, just to remember a great man, a lovely man, someone we could all look up to. I think he's been one of Geelong's favourite sons, and you can't but not show admiration for him.
It's been a wonderful career as well. Have you got any highlights?
Oh, I'd like to listen to him particularly and enjoy what he was saying and his humour. I loved his humour, and that he was a nice man. That was the most important thing for me.
From St Mary's, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. A memorable farewell. A 3-day youth leadership camp was held at the Coastal Forest Lodge in Anglesea, giving young people a chance to hear from inspirational speakers and take part in team building activities and a range of interesting workshops. Debbie Meaney reports.
I'm here in Anglesea where the Bellarine's first ever youth conference is being held. I caught up with Mel Taylor and one of the participants, Liam Way, to tell us about what they're doing here and what they hope to get out of the conference. So Mel, we've got a great group of kids here. Why are they here and what are they going to do?
Yeah, so it's the very first Bellarine Youth Leadership Camp and we're doing all things associated with leadership. So yesterday we had Travis Dempsey, who's the ex-drummer from The Living End, come out. We did a range of music and songwriting workshops which really touched on not only the technique of drumming but teamwork, working with other people, listening to other people's ideas, and these guys come up with some really great songs that we've been able to record snippets of. They're out in the rain at the minute doing some low ropes courses. So we've got 56 young people from the Bellarine Peninsula who have put up their hand and expressed an interest in wanting to learn how to make their community a better place.
What was the reasons behind organising this conference?
There's lots of young people already involved in their communities, participating in groups like youth foundations and crash course productions. So doing great things already. We wanted to expand the number of young people who are involved and to give them an opportunity to test and try and develop their leadership skills, and to also create an awareness about what already exists within the local community. You know, if you don't know what's out there, then it's pretty hard to get involved. So bring attention to the things that already exist and create a pathway, I guess, for young people to get involved in making a difference within their local community.
Liam, you've helped organise this camp, and what are you planning to get out of the camp?
So I'm kind of planning on getting out, you know, leadership skills and being a better public speaker and working better with the community.
Okay, have you got plans for afterwards? Got some vision in mind?
Well, personally, I'm looking at running an event, which I've already started planning and budgeting, and yes.
So that's a lot of things that you're going to learn from here. Public speaking and organising the actual conference itself has probably helped you in that regard?
Yeah, it's been a fantastic experience so far. We've learnt lots of leadership skills and public speaking skills, and it's been fantastic so far.
In Anglesea, this is Debbie Meaney for News Geelong.
Thank you, Debbie. In September 2011, 10 riders and backup crew will travel to South Australia in preparation for cycling 855 kilometres from Adelaide back to Geelong in 6 days. All for the very worthwhile cause of raising money for the Kids Plus Foundation, as Meryl Friend reports.
I'm joined with these energetic Geelong residents. They're going to do their bit to help the Kids Plus Foundation, who help children with cerebral palsy. They're riding from Adelaide on the 25th of September all the way down to the Geelong waterfront, and we wish them well. And we're joined with Sarah Olive. You're the Executive Officer of Kids Plus Foundation. Now, I hadn't heard of them before. Can you tell us a bit about them?
So Kids Plus has been in existence since 2003, and we provide intensive therapy for babies and children and teenagers who have cerebral palsy. So we focus on teaching the daily functional activities that the rest of us take for granted. So that would be communication, mobility, eating, drinking, play, self-care, access to education, all the basics.
And so how many families are affected in the Geelong region?
The paediatricians estimate it between 150 and 250 families, and we have probably 70 families actively seeking a place each term on the register at the moment.
And so there's no government funding?
There's no government funding. We are completely funded through grants and donations, and there's no cost to the families. Cerebral palsy is the most expensive disability, and the equipment is so expensive. So yes, we do it at no cost, and it's funded, supported by our community, and it's very special.
And this wonderful group of people behind us are helping out too.
They are the most incredible bunch of people. They are having such fun, but they're also been incredible support. They're raising awareness, public awareness of the work that Kids Plus does here in the region, and they're also fundraising for us as well.
And we're joined with Tony Peach, who's the founder of the charity ride for the Kids Plus Foundation. How did it all come about?
Basically just drove to Adelaide once to go see the tour down under. And on the way back, I said to my wife, I wouldn't mind riding back from here once just for the hell of it. And that's basically how it started. Then we just put it all together last year. Two of us, me and another fellow, did the ride. And then this year we've expanded on it and hope to raise some serious money for Kids Plus.
And so how can people find out more about your ride and how they can donate?
We've got a Facebook page. It's under, just search for Tour de Kids Plus. Or Kids Plus themselves, they've got a link to us. So, or we've got various posters and rattle tins around the place.
Yeah. So the www.kidsplus.org.au.
All
right, well, we hope you get lots of people handing out their hard-earned cash to help you out, and good luck with the race.
Very good, thank you.
Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Kids Plus! Thank you, Meryl. And remember, every donation makes a difference. This is News Geelong as we go to a break and return with sport and weather after this.